The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Aaron Altair will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 23.
Time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Pause, now the pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Albee scoops it up on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Edobre Ramos gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Edobre Ramos.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Curveball got him swinging for the first down.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Pulled toward right center field. Pereira is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still all square at 4 apiece. Up next will be Nick Williams. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. And low, it's a ball and a strike. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Adams looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Cesar Hernandez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher, a la that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout? Are the guys laughing at you for hitting one that short?
100%. They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take off your BGs and you tell a first base coach that's a line drive and a box score tomorrow. You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-0 count, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. On deck, Carlos Santana. Hernandez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. The 3-1 swing and a little tapper that winds up foul for the second strike. Nobody out, runner on first. a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
So now Carlos Santana, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And a strikeout here yet again. It's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Digging in to try it again, Maikel Franco. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And he is out at third. He risked trying to run on that left fielder's arm, and this inning is over. Phillies get 1 in the frame, courtesy of this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. Philadelphia is out in front now, 5-4. Striding in once again, Nick Markakis. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this.
In now, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 5-5 ball game. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Flowers. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Up around the face.
Now ball two. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Coming in to score easily is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the eighth.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Flowers rounds the corner and is headed home. Throw won't get him.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 93, Pat Nugent.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Behind 0-2 now. Heading out towards shallow right. Williams is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Kurt Suzuki will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Kurt.
A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Fouled off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Williams, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Number 7, shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of a great slider that time. Chopped weakly to the left. Pronto fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will finally retire. Back here in the Atlanta metro area on MLB Network, set to go in the ninth from SunTrust Park. Danny Santana will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Arodys Vizcaíno takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. He's set. Here it comes. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Vizcaíno is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses. 1-2.
1-2.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
3-2 full count. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Stepping in now, Pat Neshek. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Philly down to their last strike. Philadelphia, good night.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
8-5 tonight. The Atlanta Braves posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Aaron Blair claims the win out of the pen, his first. Arodys Vizcaíno strikes out the side to record the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game